Hey guys, welcome back to another episode, and today we're going to take a look at my Batman collection. Yeah! So I wanted to start off with the basic shell of the Wayne Manor playset. Now this was issued for Batman Returns. As you can see here on the monitors in the Batcave, you got Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman and Danny DeVito as Penguin. And in the middle, it's sort of like a Batman Returns-esque setting. And I happened on this collection. This was actually my wife's brother's collection that he didn't want anymore. But when I was a kid, I've always wanted, a Batman collection and stuff. I might have had a few toys here and there, action figures. Definitely did not have any vehicles or any playsets. And right now, I don't really know what it's going for on eBay, but I feel like this is a very sought after playset right now. So we're gonna open this door here. This is like the transformation chamber. And inside is sort of like a Batman imprint or whatever. And you could turn this lever on top here. And pick up on a little bit, and it's sort of like blank, and it's got this extra gold belt. It came like this when I first found it, so I'm not quite sure how to connect it because it doesn't really fit in these slots here. So I don't know if this is supposed to be a belt for this side, but you lift that lever up again and you switch it, and you can put the Batman figure in there and secure it in this belt here. So it's sort of like, he goes in and it's blank, and then he comes out. You can flip it around and, like, say, put Bruce Wayne right here, and then you flip it around, you can put Batman right there. So it's like he, transformed instantly to Batman. I think it's a really cool feature. And then here you got the front facade of Wayne Manor, where millionaire Bruce Wayne, or Playboy, however you want to call him, where he resides. And then just sort of like a hatch for the Batmobile, which I do have the Batmobile, the Returns one, that turns into like this little missile. So I'll have to bring that out in another video, because right now I'm talking all about the action figures in the playset. So let's turn this playset around. So now we got this bad boy turned around. So I'm guessing this part right here is more of like the Penguin's lair. It says Arctic World Sewer. So this is definitely a great place to put Penguin, and it came with like this dunking tank. And then you got the other side of where the Batmobile is supposed to come out from, and you got some cool decals inspired by the movie. And then you just got the inside mold of the Wayne Manor. You could dress it up however you want with other accessories and stuff. So I went ahead and added Batman Returns Penguin. Batman figure, there were so many variants, I'm not quite sure which variant this is, but he's the closest looking to a standard Batman that I have. And I've got Penguin's little penguins. These are actually really cute. Check these guys out. So I remember correctly, these came in like 2 packs or 1 pack or whatever. Sort of like a variety pack Penguin stuff. So you can buy, many of them and have a Penguin army. So it's like a dunking tank, which I'm guessing you put under here. And let's see, this Penguin doesn't want to stand up. Okay, stay down. So I'm guessing this is sort of like a trip thing. Let's press this button here. Oh, yeah. I don't think I've ever done that before. So it's sort of like a breakaway bridge, and then whoever falls down into the tank. So let's just say Batman fell in there. What? And for some reason, the Penguin also gave way. So let's see, let's connect the bridge back up there. Snaps right back into place. Pretty freaking cool. just real quick, I wanted to look at the detail on these penguins. They're just super cool. Very simple yet effective figures. And I love the weapons that they came with and the missiles and stuff. Kind of reminds you of the climax of Batman Returns when they were in the sewer with all the little missiles and stuff. So here's a little close-up on the penguin. I believe this is the Superpowers Kenner figure. It definitely doesn't look like Danny DeVito. Definitely a repaint of the Kenner Superpowers. I don't know if he came with any other accessories, but this is how I found him. I'm sure there's something that's supposed to snap on the side there that I probably need to get. And the original one was blue, right? And had different, it was multicolored umbrella. This one was just more darker to fit the Tim Burton style. Danny DeVito, is that you? Here are just a few of the Batman variants that I have. So I believe these first two from right to left are from Batman Returns. And then the last one I think is the first series one with the gold card back, I believe. That came out like in 89, 88, I'm not quite sure. Maybe 89, like right when the first movie came out. I think that might have been like the first Batman with Michael Keaton. And then these two are from Returns. Also with Michael Keaton. I guess they didn't change Batman's until forever. But yeah, so this Batman from the first one comes with some sort of I always thought it was a hairdryer for some reason. It's very strange. It's a very strange accessory to have. Let's see, a little luck will stand him up and zoom in on that weapon there. There you go. And then this is the quick change Batman from Batman Returns. And he comes with sort of like a walkie with the dial that kind of clicks when you turn the dial. And he just sort of kind of looks like a cosplay Batman. Just something off about the costume. The gloves are way too big. The cowl's way too big, but I guess they had to do that in order to fit him. The armor just looks like it's just sticking out too much. You know, that's how the design they had to do if they wanted to make it doable, you know, to execute the action figure. So here is, again, like I said, from Batman Returns, the closest I have to a standard looking Batman. Now, I'm not sure what accessories he came with, and I don't even think I have those accessories. But he just looks like the basic Batman that you get in Batman Returns. Here we got Deep Dive Batman and his Deep Dive accessory. And as you can see, these little bits of armor are constantly falling off of him. I'm trying to find ways of keeping it on there. I guess it's just old, but this is a really cool version of Batman. It's close up on him in the armor. Really vibrant colors, really cool. And I guess you put him in this little thing, and the missile launches. Let's launch the missile right now at the Batcave for no apparent reason. Oh, there you go. Still works. It's a really cool piece of plastic here. A lot of detail on it, mechanized detail. And I guess you put him in there somehow right here, and he just sort of like propels through the water. Of course, this wasn't in the movie. I think the movie would have been 100% more badass if it was, but. So Joker's feeling a little tipsy today, doesn't want to stand up. So this is from the first movie, Joker, and his arm is like discolored. I'm guessing from water damage. It's a sort of a water toy. He's supposed to squirt water out of his flower here. I've never used it, but I'm thinking that the previous owner had a lot of fun with this guy, shooting water out and possibly even sticking the figure in water. remember that scene in the first Batman with Jack Nicholson as Joker, where he sort of kidnaps Vicky Vale, and they're in the museum, and they're sitting down, I'm guessing at the museum cafe, and he like tries to squirt the poison from the flower at her. So this gimmick was based off that scene, and he's looking spiffy in his Batman costume that he wore in the first one as well. You remember the parade, Trust, and all that with the Prince soundtrack. So this figure came out really cool. And his hat is removable. And he's got his green hairs intact. It's in very good condition. Doesn't look a thing like Jack Nicholson, but that's okay. Still a very badass figure. And one day I'll fill this bad boy with water so we can get that squirting action going. Even more Batman figures. Here we have, I forgot this guy's name is, something like Armored Arsenal Batman, Camouflage Batman, something like that. And then you got Catwoman, as played by Michelle Pfeiffer in Batman Returns. And I believe this Batman variant was either Legends of the Dark Knight, the Dark Knight collection, something like that, or just plain Batman Returns, I'm not sure. But he had a lot of variants, and he had so many accessories that he came with and stuff. They just went wild with the ideas, which is ultra cool. It's hard to keep up with them though. Catwoman has her trademark whip that she used. The most memorable scene in Batman Returns, you know, where she's outside that Max Schreck store and she's like skipping with the whip, and she whips the heads off the mannequins, and she does the whole meow thing, and it blows up in front of Penguin and Batman. Very memorable scene. She also has a missile launcher, which I don't think she had in the movie, but you know, when you're making cool toys for kids, they gotta do something else besides have a whip. And just the fact that her costume was just like so adult looking, but still made it to the action figure, you know, production, which is really cool, because back then it was very unheard of to get a female action figure in a line that was primarily male dominated. So we didn't see that in Pirates of Darkwater, you know, we didn't get the Tula figure. There's a lot of female figures that we didn't get. And I'm so glad that we got Catwoman. Well, that was a super cool introduction to this Batman collection. I do have more. I'll have to showcase it in another video, like the Batmobile, the Batcycle, the Batboat, and more figures that I couldn't really shoehorn into this video, but this was a good start. I still need to get Batman Returns version of Robin, or the Superpowers version of Robin. I don't have a Robin figure yet, so I definitely need to get on that. Other figures that I need to get as well, to like Bob the Goon, just to complete what I already have here, what was given to me for free, passed down from my wife's brother, which I really appreciate. And for now, guys, that's it. I'll see you in the trial, and keep looking up at the sky for the bat signal. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode, and today we're going to take a look at my Batman collection. Yeah.